Hello there, welcome back to our channel. This is Loisa of Caffeine Fix Budget. We will be starting today's vlog by going to the repair shop kasi need na talagang ipaayos yung printer natin kasi if not, wala na talaga akong gagamitin. And it's not of my expertise, so I really have to have it checked. So ito, marami silang stocks dito pero mahal kasi siya compared online. So ito, this is the shop. Maliit lang siya but it's closest to me. Hello, today is February 9. It's currently 2:45 p.m. and matagal na akong hindi nakaka-vlog and I'll try to record more. So here is the current situation. This is the real mess talaga. Behind the scene. Ito, I'm currently hand cutting the placeholder money. Ayan. And I'm also processing orders. So, ganyan talaga yan. Messy. Ganyan talaga pag may ginagawa. Ito, I'm currently doing that. And ito, i-flex ko lang na gusto kong ma-document to na moment na ang dami kong stocks ng laminating film. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have current stock na 12. And so 12 na rim. So parang it's beyond my imagination. Kasi when I was starting, diba, noong November 2021, yes, parang isang rim lang yung kaya kong bilhin at that moment. And parang nasistress pa ako because when nauubos na yung laminating film, parang yung pera from orders hindi pa na-release ni Shopee, so wala akong pambili. So parang I started from that scenario na super stressful, and now I'm able to buy more stocks para laging may on hand kung ano mang dapat or need na order na i-process, and pwede na din akong gumawa ng stocks ahead of time para mas mabilis yung process. So yun yung pagkatapos ng mga open orders ko now, I'll try my best to do on hand stocks para mas mabilis kasi now I'm really neck deep na naman sa mga orders. So tignan niyo, wait lang, sana ba yun? Ito. So currently I have 8 orders. So ayan, ito dapat ma-finish ko na by tomorrow. Ito by Saturday I target ko i-ship to. So currently may 5 ng shipping. Na-ship ko na to kahapon. So may isa din sa TikTok. And meron na akong Lazada, guys. Hindi pa lang siya masyadong updated, but I will try to make time para i-update din yung mga products sa Lazada and also sa TikTok. And I'll do my best but before this week ends, ma-upload ko na din yung savings challenges dito sa Shopee and sa lahat ng shops ko. So yun lang, daming need na gawin, but yeah. So yun lang, I'm just documenting this journey of mine. So super, eto, ipakita ko sa inyo. Ganito kagulo. So yan, nire-recycle ko yan for backing sa mga orders. Yan yung mga stocks ko. And ang gulo-gulo talaga. Super gulo-gulo. So ayan. And I'm planning to make a, decluttering, tidying up sa studio video. So hopefully by siguro sa weekend magja-general cleaning ako dito sa studio, because napapagalitan na po ako kasi now I'm sharing the studio with my sister and siya yung laging naglilinis, to be honest. So I have to really have my part of the studio cleaned up. And ito, my black coffee na hindi pa tapos. So yun muna, and anong tawag dito, tatapusin ko muna to and the rest of the orders para tomorrow ma-ship ko na din yung iba. So, bye! In this vlog, we will talk about the logistics part of having a small business. Ito talaga yung part na business na wala talaga akong kalam-alam when I was starting the business, as in zero knowledge. Parang ang nakikita ko lang kasi yung mga packing videos and yung mga small business vlogs, but I would never thought na ang sakit pala sa ulo ng logistics part. One thing that really helped me yung mga first few months pa ng business is that yung courier, specifically GNT, nagpo-provide sila ng waybill at saka yung pouch na lalagyan ng mga orders. So, laking tulong talaga kasi libre na. So, no expense on my part. What I did is humingi na ako ng maraming pouch para malagay ko na sila sa respective na orders para hindi na rin magulo when I drop them off sa branch. Para pagkarating ko sa branch, all we have to do is ilagay na lang yung mismong waybill in each order. Quick disclaimer lang na hindi lahat ng branches nagpo-provide ng waybill at saka yung mismong pouch, because I've heard from, lalo na sa mga populated areas like city, hindi na talaga sila nagbibigay ng mga pouches at saka waybill. You have to provide it yourself. Buti na lang dito sa city province namin is nagbibigay pa rin sila. Buti na lang talaga may near branch sa amin ng GNT. Mga 10 to 15 minutes na walk lang, nandun na ako. So, really convenient. Pero, somehow, inconvenient rin yung araw-araw akong may drop off sa branch kasi ngarag talaga ako the whole day para matapos ko lang yung mga scheduled na mga i-ship out ko that day. Tapos, repeat the same pattern lang talaga. Same stress araw-araw. Until such time na sabi nung isang admin doon na pwede na ako na ma-schedule chauffeur pick up sa bahay namin. So, which is really convenient. Ang cons lang is wala silang specific time when to pick up. Kasi parang kung kailan lang, kasi marami silang ipipick up in different towns. So kung ewan lang, siguro sa schedule ng ruta that day, ang ginagawa ko lang is I ready all the pickup orders by 9-10, basta before mag-lunch, kasi may mga riders na sa umaga nagpipick up pero meron din sa hapon. So, regardless, I have to have the orders ready na by that day. Well, I'm really thankful for all the couriers and riders, but meron din talagang mga problema and lapses sa kanilang part. Nakaka-frustrate talaga siya na nakaka-stress, and I have to pay my financial learning, kumbaga. Hello, today is February 11 at magta 10 PM na, and before anything, kalimutan ko na naman tong i-chika. So, I finally bought a thermal printer. So, ito na siya. Ganyan siya. Tapos, nandyan yung mga waybills sa likod. Hindi siya masyado kagalis. Para na-feed ko na siya para automatic na pag nag-print ako, automatic na siya magpiprint. So, ayan. I finally decided na bumili na ng thermal printer kasi nakakainis na yung courier. Wait lang. Off muna natin tong fan. Okay, para mas rinig nyo ako. Sorry din if you happen to hear the background noise kasi ganyan talaga pag weekend dito. May nearby resort kasi, so maingay sila. So, anyway, so I finally decided to buy this thermal printer kasi last week ata yun. Yes, last week. May dalawang orders na naman ako na nag-swap. Like, nakakainis na talaga yung courier talaga. Pag dalawang, ewan ko din sa lahat ng na-ship ko that week. Yung dalawa lang din yung parang nagka-exchange sila. So, I didn't buy the thermal printer for the longest time kasi super mahal na, sa mga 3K na to. Tapos, bibili ka pa ng papel. So, additional expense na naman yan sa business. Kasi, I was thinking na yung 3,000 plus almost for ibibili ko na lang ng stocks sa business, mag-earn pa ako. But actually, nung last week talaga, parang naubos na talaga yung pasensya ko sa courier. Kasi, what I've been doing is, sa labas ng pouch, hanap tayo ng sample. So, for example, itong pouch na to, ayan, dito yung parang no video, no refund ko na sticker. Tapos dito nilalagay kasi yung waybill. Ganyan na lang natin para hindi makita yung information. Basta ito waybill kasi ang instruction is itong flap na to. Nandito yung adhesive ng mismong envelope. Dapat nakalagay dyan. Overlap yan sa mismong waybill. So what I've been doing, since wala akong waybill and I need to like wait for this na ibigay ng courier, ang ginagawa ko is nilalagyan ko ng full name. Tapos yung anong tawag dito, yung tracking number para ma-check nila dito sa waybill. And complete na talaga yan. Kompleto na yung information na nilalagay ko. And what's been happening is, nagkaka-exchange pa rin siya. And isa sa reason is, aside sa naiinis talaga ako, it will incur additional expenses on my side kasi ako na ang mag-shoulder ng shipping fee para mag-exchange yung dalawa. I hope I make sense. So, additional charges. And ang pinaka-ayaw ko talaga na nangyayari yon is the inconvenience that it will cause the customer. Kasi nakakahiya talaga. Kasi they will go out of their way para i-ship yun sa ibang customer para mag-exchange sila. So, yun yung pinaka-ayaw ko talaga sa problem na to. So, parang tigilan natin to para wala nang mangyaring ganito. Bumili na talaga ako ng ito. This is from TikTok. May current orders akong dalawa. So, nag-test print na ako and it turned out very well. Medyo, wait lang. Just a word of caution, parang dapat ka talagang mag-research kasi yung manual niya, it's confusing, to be honest. Kahit na may English version na yun sa manual, hindi siya step by step talaga. Parang yung manual is parang yung parts lang, ganun. Pero on how to install it, parang hindi mo talaga siya. Nagbabasa ako ng manual talaga. Kahit anong gadget man yan or anything, nagbabasa talaga ako. Pero yun talaga yung manual na parang useless talaga siya na manual. So, eto, nagsisearch lang ako sa YouTube. And then, yung seller din, may binigay din siyang link ng tutorial at saka yung driver mismo nito para i-download sa PC mo or sa laptop or anong gamit mo. May Bluetooth ito but sadly, may PC, walang Bluetooth yung PC ko. Kaya naka-wired lahat yan. Kaya yan ang gulo-gulo. I won't stress myself. I-organize ko to pag natapos na ako sa lahat ng orders. Currently kasi may mga 5 pa akong orders, kaya saka na, may priority ko muna yung orders. So, yun na nga, I took the risk na talaga na gamitin na to or bumili ng ganito. Ito yung dust cover niya. Ganyan na siya. Diba? So, I took ay, mahal. Masakit sa bulsa, to be honest. Masakit sa bulsa. But, hopefully, hindi ko pagsisihan to. I just want na pagka-pack ko, tapos, natapos ko na yung mga orders, naka-film na ako, naka-picture na ako, naka-pack ng ganito. Tapos, ilagay ko na diretso yung waybill. In that way, mas at ease ako na kung ano mang mangyari, kasalanan ko na. I won't blame anyone if ever man may confusion pa rin. So, kasalanan ko na talaga yan starting ngayong February. So, yeah. Ganyan na siya. And, yun lang, parang kaka-figure out ko lang. Dumating siya mga bandang 1 or 2 p.m. Tapos, gumamit kasi si mama kanina. So, have to make way for her. Tapos, hindi ko talaga mag-gets kanina kung paano siyang i-print. So, ngayon lang gabi, mga bandang siguro mga 7 or 8, na-figure out ko na siya. Kasi hindi ko talaga siya binitiwan. Anong term? Hanggat hindi ko siya ma-figure out. And, I figured it out na. So, ito na siya. So, yun lang. Mas chika ako kasi wala yung sister ko dito. So, I can freely speak na parang ganitong studio. The usual studio vlog natin. Kasi, ngayon, wala akong masyadong studio vlog. Kasi nakakailang freely speak ng basta. Iba talaga pag ako lang dito compared sa may ibang tao. So, day off kasi niya, tapos gumala. So, ito, currently, gumagawa ako ng mga laminated cash envelopes. May pattern, may minimalist. Ganyan, may clear din yan, may pastel. Ito, yung savings challenges. So, tatapusin ko na to para malagay ko na siya sa lagayan dun sa cabinet. Para mas maraming space tayo dito. Kasi, talagang malala na yung declutter. So, yun na, need ko nang mag-ayos. But, syempre, unahin muna natin to. So, yan, tapusin ko lang ito. And hopefully, I can still vlog somehow. Hi, it's now February 12 at 11 a.m. Yes, a.m. And, na-confuse bigla. So, currently, I put this na sa organizer nila, yung mga laminated envelopes. These ones are the pattern I tried to make ahead of time in as much as possible. So, ayan. Medyo puno na to. And I still have a lot to do. So, ayan. I've already finished this one. Ito naman. Ito yung clear. Then, ito yung minimalist. Ito yung mga no holes na A6. Nilagay ko siya in between. Kasi parang hindi ako ma-confuse sa dalawa. Kasi parang medyo similar kasi sila. Ayun. Ito naman yung pastel. colors. And then, ito naman yung marble. Nilagay ko siya, supposed to be dito siya, pero marami pa kasi akong gagawin na yung iba kasi tulad nito, tsaka yung desert cacti, wala na akong on-hand stock, so I have to do, and feel ko kasya lang siya. And ito, ang dami ko kasing ginawa. Kasi ito yung isa sa mga bestseller talaga. So, that much. So, need niya talaga ng kanyang sariling space. So, konti lang naman yung colored. So, ayan. Lalagay ko dyan. And I still have another tray to go. Kailangan ko lang gawin here is to cut around the corners. Tapos na pala to. So, ito, still have to round the corners. Ito yung A7 version. So, ayan. Mamayang gabi ko na yan when I'm chilling out. And probably I'll watch movie kasi showing na yung You. And nakasubaybay ako dun. So, as my me time, I will round that corners and yeah. So, saan ko ba ito ilalagay? So, ayan. So, I will process more orders kasi may pending pa akong 4 orders. Yeah, 4 orders. And natapos ko na yung dalawa, but I still need to pack them. So, dalawa na lang yung gagawin. Yay! So exciting! Last holiday season is wala talaga akong gift kumbaga sa self ko, and naisip ko lang, or I'm longing kasi to have like an aesthetic talaga na setup dito sa studio. And ewan ko pa kung bakit, basta maganda yung aesthetic, yung malinis, maayos, parang mas nagpa-process or nagiging mas productive ako. Kaya I decided na I want to have a little upgrades here and there dito sa studio para naman mas ma-motivate ako to work harder, 'di ba? Kasi parang balance lang din, hindi puro trabaho lang din, parang may reward din sa sarili, kumbaga. So, I decided to buy or gift myself some peripherals para sa PC setup ko. So, here I am unboxing one of the peripherals that I'm really excited. I've been eyeing this for the longest time, pero hindi ko pa kasi sila afford before, and hindi din siya ganun ka-urgent. But since I'm gifting this to myself, I really purchased it na. So this is the mechanical keyboard from Royal Kludge. I've been eyeing this for so long, and I'm so excited that finally nabili ko na siya as a gift for my hard work. Deserve ko naman siguro mag-splurge paminsan-minsan, diba? Nagtatrabaho naman ako ng maayos. So this is my reward. I'm really excited for this, and I'm looking for a compact din kasi na keyboard, kasi yung black na keyboard ko, yung the usual keyboard, is taking so much space, and nagsusulat din ako kasi sa table, so parang yun, I really need a compact one. And I've decided to have white para uniform siya and malinis tignan pag naka-uniform lahat-lahat ng mga gamit. So, And I've also choose the brown switch kasi hindi ko masyadong bet yung super clicky or clacky na tunog ng keyboards. So, just enough lang. It's finally here. Okay. Logistics wise, malaki pa rin talaga yung dapat i-invest, but yung printer naman, yung thermal printer naman, nagagamit rin pala siya in making stickers. So, gusto kong i-improve din yung branding ko by next year, hopefully. So, gagamitin ko rin yung thermal printer na yon to have those stickers na customize sa branding ko. Before I forget, there is a cheaper alternative if hindi pa talaga kaya ng bulsa yung thermal printer. There is someone in the community that shared to me na pwedeng mag-print ng waybills with your regular printer. Basta yung gagamitin lang is sticker paper. And I tried it a couple of times, pero ang downside lang kasi on my part is, ang gamit kasi ng printer ko is dye ink. And dye ink, pag nababasa siya, ang tendency niya is nagsasmudge. And alam mo na sa courier, hindi kasi sila masyadong maingat kung baga baka mabasa din or whatever. So, nilagyan ko siya ng tape, pero ang hassle lang talaga ng buong process, and it really takes time, lalo na marami-rami na yung pinapack ko. So, yun, basta alternative yun. Ang ginagawa ko lang is, nagpe-print ako, tapos ika-cut mo lang siya into A6 size, I guess, if I'm not sure. Pagkatapos mong i-print, kung pigment lang yung printer mo is okay na, pero kung dye naman, ang technique is lalagyan siya ng malapad na scotch tape, siguro mga 2 lapad na scotch tape. Just make sure na yung information, yung important information like nung tracking number tsaka yung receiver is mapoprotect talaga siya, kasi yung pinaka-essential talaga sa waybill. So, yun lang. Iba pa yung international na shipping, iba yung process niya, and I haven't tried it sa shop kasi mahal masyado yung shipping fee if pa-abroad. And I have a couple of inquiries na, but I really declined kasi mas mahal pa yung shipping niya kaysa sa mismong items, and I really feel bad about it for the customers, kaya I'd rather decline it kaysa sa naman na i-push ko pa at saka medyo mahal. I have tried kasi nung previous job ko sending a document, like super light lang, wala pang half kilo yun na document, and it costs around 1K. So medyo mahal talaga siya, and I wouldn't try it as of now. May alternative na PhilPost, pero mas gagana siya or worth it siya if yung mga lighter lang na mga products. Siguro pag meron ng stickers sa shop, maybe? I don't know. Basta for now, wala pa muna mga international orders. May mga products na ako nakaabot na ng abroad, but ang ginagawa kasi nila is pinapasend nila sa mga kamag-anak nila dito, and sila yung nagdadala dun sa abroad. So, if meron kayong kakilala na pwede siguro pasabay, ganun. Pero if directly from me, wala po muna. So, kakatapos ko lang mag-cut neto. Break muna ako kasi I have to deliver some orders. So, ito, I need to sort out yung yung magandang quality talaga at saka yung B grade. And ibabundle ko din sila gaya nito, 5 each. Babundle na talaga ako ahead of time para, for example, yung order is 2 sets ng 500. So, kukuha ko ng 2 ganito. Mas easier siya. Lalo na if nagmamadali talaga ako. Because, alam nyo na, ngarag yung ate nyo. So, here, ito, I need to cut this. So, this much. So, yan. Madami pa yan na ito. Ito din. So, ganyan. Kakapal. So, I have to address din yung plan ko for placeholder bills. So, currently, may stock ako doon. Nakalagay yung 2 yan. Yung 2 yan. So, may stock ako ng mga bills. And, ito din, pagkatapos nito. So, when I'm done cutting everything, and nabundle ko na sila lahat, what I will do is, I will count ilan each, ano ba? I will count ilang bundles in each denomination. For example, nakabundle ako ng 30 pieces. So, 30 sets. I will update my shop na for it. Because, after this, temporarily, hindi na siya magiging available sa shop. Because, truth be told, super time consuming gumawa ng placeholder bills and hindi ako kumikita. Hindi ako kumikita masyado dito. And I realized that I might as well do something na, you know, mas anong tawag dito? Mas mag-generate ng income sa shop kasi ayoko naman maging waste of time kasi 'di ba, effort and time yung isa sa mga puhunan ko talaga. And I'm still a one woman show here sa shop. So, and even if gustong-gusto ko talagang mag-hire ng shop assistant, hindi pa talaga siya kaya financially because yun nga, maraming debt and may responsibility na din tayong mga bills sa bahay. So, hindi pa talaga siya feasible ngayon na mag-hire ako ng assistant kasi ang dali-dali ng ang araw at ng buwan na lumipas, and everyday parang everyday din akong dapat may bayaran. Papasweldo. So, I cannot add up that stress and that responsibility on my shoulders, lalo na meron pa akong malaking utang. So, siguro, I will really try my best na maging debt-free by the end of the year. And during holiday rush din by November, December, hopefully, makakaya ko na din na mag-hire ng assistant para mas mapadali yung buhay ko. So, but for the meantime na hindi pa talaga kaya, we'll do our best to do what we can with the resources that we have. So, ayun lang muna yung mga disclaimer. Ito, pagkatapos niyan, I need to do this. And ito din, mga laminated cash envelopes. May mga savings challenges na din. So, yan, puno yan. I have to cut that also. So, yun muna. I will run. Nagmamadali ako kasi I have to drop this off. And malapit nang mag-4. So, nagmamadali talaga ako. So, yan muna yung update for now. Update you soon. Hello, today is February 27 and currently nagbabundle ako ng ganito. I bought this page fillers, basta mga lined pages, so I could include this in my binder para pang additional freebies sa bibili ng binder bundle. And ito, kinakount ko muna sila by 20s so that I could bundle them para mas madali siya whenever I pack orders, kasi alam nyo naman na lagi akong ngarag at nagmamadali to pack orders. And ngayon din medyo nagmamadali ako. It's already 10:16 and by 11 a.m. I will start prepping na myself, take a bath, kain and all, kasi I have a appointment sa optometrist by 1 p.m. and I have to go into a different town, so I have to travel for at least 45 or to an hour yung biyahe dun. So, I really have to prepare by 11. So, by 12, I could travel na to it. So, I have to have my eyes checked na kasi lagi akong nakatingin sa monitor sa mga gadgets. Every day yan, halos whole day. So, might as well. Everyday kasi ito yung hinaatupag ko. I mean, everyday ito yung laging nakaharap sa akin. So, my monitor, tapos yung mga gadgets din everyday. So, and my goal din going into 2023 is to allot some time, effort, and money into my health, kasi di tayo bumabata, alam nyo na yan, and I really have to take care of myself. So this week schedule ko na talaga para wala na akong excuses not to go, kasi parang lagi ang ginagawa ko, kasi lagi kong delay talaga until such time na nakakalimutan na, kasi busy sa business. So basta mga excuses. So today yung appointment ko for my eye check-up, and also papa-update ako ng eyeglasses na may plan ko is may anti-rad na, kasi since I'm exposed to the radiation every time I use the gadgets. And then by Wednesday nagpa-check up din ako, kasi there's a lump on my collarbone banda. So parang ilang November to, so December, January, Feb, halos magfo 4 months na tong napansin ko tong lump. So ganyan ako mag-procrastinate, and I don't want to procrastinate it further. Basta gusto ko lang malaman na what is this lump all about, if this is malala ba or anything. I just don't hope na malala siya. I just want to know. That's the whole gist, para lang alam ko moving forward what to do about it. So medyo kinakabahan, but at least when I have it checked na by Wednesday, at least alam ko kung ano siya and what I'm dealing with, and mas may magagawa ako moving forward with that knowledge, with that knowing kung ano siya. So I hope, I don't know, ang confusing ko talagang mag-explain, basta ganun. So, and I'm also parang gusto ko talaga na mag-focus na din sa exercise, kaya mag-exercise na talaga ako. I will incorporate it in my schedule, kasi Ay, nako. I live a sedentary lifestyle. Lagi lang ako nakaupo dito, naka-face sa computer. So, wala talagang exercise. So, I'll try to incorporate it sa schedules ko. So, I'll plan muna what my ideal day will look like and if realistic din ba na i-incorporate ko siya everyday. Baka kasi parang dami ko kasing goals, alam mo yun. So, basta I will also update you on my plans, on my personal health-wise na mga goals. Kasi, just share ko lang. And I hope na you'll have idea din. I've opened a Lazada shop and meron akong nakuha na 2 orders with a fem binder. Pero ang laki talaga ng kaltas nila. So, after this, I close na my shop. Hindi worth it para sa akin yung Lazada, unfortunately. Marami pa sana yung naghahanap. But I just couldn't. In times na super stress ako, nag-crave talaga ako ng iced coffee. So, ito talaga yung takbuhan ko kasi super affordable lang niya, 39 pesos. And it's also a way for me to go outside para lang, touch grass kumbaga. And dito yung lagi kong tambayan sa plaza kasi it's free and kahit papano merong puno and just people watch and take in the fresh air. Para lang talaga lumabas ako kasi parang minsan kasi napupuno na yung utak ko sa mga bagay-bagay. And if you're a small business owner, relate ka talaga na parang hindi na off yung utak mo even when you're sleeping. So, this is my little luxuries in life, kumbaga. I hope I didn't discourage you in my studio vlogs. Gusto ko lang talagang ipakita yung both sides on running small business kasi minsan puro mga aesthetic lang talaga nakikita sa social media. I hope you get all the lessons in this podcast style studio vlog and apply it to your own small business. And until then, padayon gihapon. See you on our next vlog.